Guys, Mr. Everything here, back with another Blu-ray unboxing video, and in today's video, we're going to be unboxing Solo: A Star Wars Story. Alright, so I'm a couple days late on picking this up. This actually came out about 2 days ago on Tuesday, September 25th, and part of that has to do with I wasn't really too keen to pick this up. I wasn't like super hyped to pick it up. I did see this in theaters and put a review out, and I thought it was alright. It was just a average Star Wars film. And I guess speaking of Star Wars films, I do have the other 3 Disney Star Wars films here. And as you can see by this is the new Disney format that they're starting to do, with the multi-screen edition with the silver border. But here's the thing, it doesn't irritate me, but it's just kind of weird. Like Disney can't seem to make up their mind with their Blu-rays. So as you can see, all of these, all the other Star Wars, they all have like the rainbow holograph effect. And then these are the old Disney format. As you can see, Force Awakens and Rogue One looks pretty similar. Blu-ray digital, like the borders at least, look similar, as well as the backs. But the new format, I'm noticing a lot of Blu-rays. Like I have like Thor Ragnarok and Black Panther. And by the way, I have an unboxing for The Last Jedi on my channel if you guys want to check it out. But like I think Black Panther says like Blu-ray and digital code. But then Thor Ragnarok says Blu-ray DVD and digital. And this says Blu-ray and digital. And then this says Blu-ray and digital code. It's like they just keep on switching up. And then this one's like a rainbow effect, whereas this, it's shiny, but it's not like a rainbow. Like Disney is just so indecisive when it comes to like making their Blu-rays. But hey, it's just a minor little thing. It's not really affecting me or anything. I do like my Blu-rays to kind of match, if you know what I mean, like by franchise. But Disney, they just keep on switching up. But yeah, Solo, this came out a few months ago, and like I said, I thought it was alright. As a Star Wars film, it's not the greatest Star Wars film. I definitely think it's the worst out of the, 4 Disney films that they put out. But, it's a fun film. It's a nice little fun action-adventure film. I mean, just taking the Star Wars out of it, it is a very fun action-adventure, sort of Indiana Jones-esque sort of Star Wars film. But just as a Star Wars film alone, I definitely think it's the worst out of the 4 that they've, newly put out. But, just jumping into the unboxing. At the top there, obviously you got Blu-ray and then digital code, multi-screen edition. Then you got the cast: Alden Ehrenreich, Woody Harrelson, Amelia Clarke, Donald Glover, Thandi Newton, and with Paul Bettany. And Paul Bettany plays the villain, which I can't remember his name, and that's also one of my negatives. Paul Bettany, man, his villain is just such a typical villain. And a couple other negatives, I didn't like how they made everything about Han Solo an origin. Like they tell you how he gets his name, how he gets his blaster. I was surprised they didn't share like the first time he pissed or something. Like it's just, like, I just hate the way they do that, especially the way he gets his name. I hate the way he gets his name. And I'm not the only one annoyed with that. I've seen a lot of people complain. Like, I'm not going to spoil it if you guys haven't seen it, but I just think the way he gets his name, Solo, Han Solo, I think it's the most cheesy, horrible way. And they do that throughout the whole film, showing how he gets everything. The Millennium Falcon I kind of liked, because we all knew it was coming. We all knew he was going to get the Millennium Falcon at some point. But still, everything else, it just seemed kind of forced. It didn't seem like we needed this film. It's a fun film. I enjoyed it, but overall, I just think it's an average film. So it should probably be called Solo: An Average Star Wars Story instead of just Solo: A Star Wars Story. But speaking of that, you got the Solo symbol there, and if you guys notice, this whole slip is embossed pretty much. Even the Millennium Falcon, the logo, their names aren't, but the digital thing. Whereas these other Star Wars films, none is embossed. So I guess, well, no, title's embossed, but all these characters aren't. So I guess it's just sort of a preference. Do you prefer shiny with barely an embossment, or do you prefer sort of not shiny rainbow effect but whole slip is embossed? Honestly, I prefer the rainbow effect, but either or, it doesn't really matter. But all the characters, as you guys can see, are embossed, as well as the title. And you got the sticker there. It says over an hour of bonus, including deleted scenes, director and cast roundtable, and more. And you got the Movies Anywhere. They keep on promoting this, dude. I'm getting sick of this, dude. Every time it's at the bottom there. But yeah, looking at the characters there, obviously you got Han Solo himself. You got Lando, Kira, Beckett, Val, Chewie, and L3. The robot or the droid, whatever. Oh, and also, obviously, Millennium Falcon. Forgot to point that out. And then on the back, more Movies Anywhere. And then you got the bonus features, Blu-ray bonus extras. You got 8 deleted scenes, Solo, the director and cast roundtable, Becoming a Droid, L337, Into the Maelstrom, the Kessel Run, Remaking the Millennium Falcon, Kasdan on Kasdan, Team Chewie, and more. And then obviously got some images there, like some concept images. And then you got the synopsis, some more images of the film. I got an image of Lando looking suave, and that's pretty cool. You got an image of Chewie and Han there. But yeah, like I said, overall, fun film. I'm not hating on it. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm with you guys. I enjoyed it as well. I just don't think we needed this film. Or maybe we did need it, but they just didn't make it as good as it did. And hey, this film did go through a lot of production problems. It lost its directors, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Whenever that happens to a film, that's never a good thing. It's just sort of inevitable that the film is going to be not as good as it could have been. Then they brought on Ron Howard, and I think he did a decent job. And actually, this film has a 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. Perfect. That's exactly the score I would give it. I would give it a 7 out of 10. 70% or a C. 70% is basically a C. I would give this movie a C. And by the way, that's not how Rotten Tomatoes works. I know that. I know Rotten Tomatoes isn't a score, but I mean, it is an aggregator, and about 70% of critics think that the film is decent or good. And then you got the disc here. I love Star Wars. All these other Star Wars movies has disc art. I'm not going to show them all, but that's the thing I love about Disney and Star Wars. They actually put disc art. So you got Solo. That's the bonus features right here. And then here is the Blu-ray disc. And then you got your digital. Sorry, you guys, I will be using it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing of Solo: A Star Wars Story. Comment down below, let me know what you guys thought of Solo. Yet again, thought it was alright. Nice, fun, action-adventure film. As a Star Wars film, it's not the greatest Star Wars film, but as an action-adventure, sort of fun, popcorn, summer film, I thought it was alright. Like I said earlier, check out my unboxing of Star Wars: The Last Jedi. That I did for this film. I don't have unboxings for The Force Awakens or Rogue One because I didn't have my channel when these came out. But yeah, check The Last Jedi out. Check out my other Blu-ray unboxing videos, Star Wars videos, and have a great rest of your day. Alright, bye guys.